Students, welcome to your English grammar class. In my previous session, I started with this chapter, the future tense, and we completed exercise A, exercise B, exercise C, exercise D, and exercise E. Today we will be continuing with future continuous tense. Okay, so it is when is future continuous tense used? It is used to express the future action that is already planned. Okay, something which is already planned. I will be flying to Japan next week. To express an action that will be continuing at some point in future. Okay, it is also used to express an action which is continuing at some point in the future, means it is going to happen in the future. She will be going with you. I will be watering the plants tomorrow. The structure of this tense is subject plus will, shall plus be plus verb in the fourth form plus other words. So affirmative sentence, subject plus will be, shall be, verb in the first form plus ing and other words. This is the sentence structure for an affirmative sentence. Okay, so like I told you yesterday, with I and we will be using shall, and with other he, she, it, they, we will be using will. So here we will have to use will be or shall be, because we are talking about future continuous tense. So let's see exercise F. Fill in the blanks using the future continuous tense of the verbs given in the brackets. The first one, I dash for you. The verb is given over here, wait. So I shall be waiting. So that is a continuous action. Our exams dash next month. Start. Our exams will be starting next month. Try doing the remaining ones on your own. Moving on to the negative sentence structure, that is subject plus will or shall again plus not plus be. So here what we need to do, in between will be and shall be we need to put not and verb in the fourth form. In the future, why we have to put the verb in the fourth form? Because we are talking about future tense. Okay, so fill in the blanks with future continuous tense of the verbs given in the brackets, then write them in the negative form. First you have to fill in the blanks like we did over here in the previous exercise F, right? And then we have to make it into negative form. See the first one, we dash ready to start our match. Get, we, with we what do we use? Shall. We shall be getting, verb in the fourth form, so ing form. And to make it negative, we shan't be getting ready to start our match. See the first, we have what is shan't? Shan't is the contraction of shall and not. So when you are using the contraction, you have to use it in this form only. She dash her household chores tomorrow. Do. So with she what do we use? Will. She will be doing her household chores tomorrow. And to make it negative, she won't be doing her household chores tomorrow. This remaining ones you can try on your own. Moving on to the interrogative sentence, yes no type. Yes no type, so by default the helping verb shall or will be coming first, followed by subject plus be plus ing form of the verb and other words. With I and we we use shall, and with you, he, she and they we use will. Let's see exercise H. Complete the following table. Affirmative sentence, negative sentence and interrogative sentence. These are the three forms in which you need to change the sentence. Here the sentence is given in the affirmative form. So let's read, I shall be going to school tomorrow. So this same sentence you have to make it into negative as well as into interrogative. Okay, so to make it negative you will be using shall and not together. So I shan't be going to school tomorrow. And to make it interrogative, the helping verb will come first, followed by subject and be. Shall I be going to school tomorrow? And question mark. See the second one, here the negative sentence is given, she will not be eating anything. So this same you have to make it into affirmative and interrogative. So she will be eating anything. You will remove the not to make it into affirmative. Moving on to the interrogative sentence, what we'll do, we'll put the helping verb first before the subject, and we will be removing not because we have not been told to make into interrogative negative. So shall she be eating anything, question mark. Try doing the remaining ones on your own. Moving on to interrogative sentence, WH type question. WH type question, so WH word first followed by will or shall. This will or shall depends on the subject that you are using. With we and I, we will be using shall, and with he, she, it, and they will be using will, plus be plus verb in the fourth form and other words. See the first one. Frame the questions for the following. WH type question. So he will be meeting us next week in Dehradun. So when will he be meeting us in Dehradun? Okay. And to make it into yes no type, yes, he will be meeting us next week in Dehradun. So will he be meeting us next week in Dehradun? Try doing the remaining ones on your own. Moving on to the interrogative negative sentence. Interrogative negative sentence, again, will shall plus subject plus not plus be plus verb in the fourth form and other words. So here again, in between the subject and be, we need to add not to make it into negative. Change the following sentence into negative sentence. We shall be finishing this fishing this Sunday. So you have used the we have used the contracted form over here. So shan't we be fishing this Sunday? So this makes it into interrogative negative, right? You can try doing the remaining ones on your own. Okay, students, so your task for today is to complete exercise F, exercise G, exercise H, exercise I, and exercise J. And if you all have any doubts, you all can contact me. I have also shared a link of the video for the explanation part, so kindly view that. Thank you.